we go. It's day 23 of building Mom's log cabin in the country. And it's still a muddy mess. And it still feels pretty warm out here, so I still don't have a jacket on. But it might turn because it's kind of windy. So you might see a jacket on later on. So right now we're just going to start humping these logs, getting this row done. We're on actually row number 5. Row number 6, well actually this back row here you're going to see today, we're going to have to notch in for some windows. And then we go up 2 more rows around, and then on row number 6 we'll start notching in for the next windows. Okay, so you guys don't want to miss these videos. If you want to see how a log cabin goes together and modern times, or however you want to say it, versus like, you know, the guy in the woods pulling out his cabin out of the woods and doing all that, which most people can't do or won't do, you can get a kit like this, have it delivered to your property, and yourself and your wife or your family or your friends, and you guys can put this thing together and have an awesome place to live for many generations, right? There's going to be a link down below if you guys want to check out any of the information from Gastineau Log Homes. And that's it. Here we go. I got the skid steer warming up. We got no freezing temperatures in the forecast, so we're getting fired up. And Gary's right there. Gary is, remember we talked about earlier that Gary had a stroke, right?
Yep.
And how are you doing now?
Great.
Somebody asked the other day, on the last video yesterday, said, how's Gary doing? And I said, that's him right there. You know what it is? They don't recognize you because you don't have your hat on. And you got a haircut. All right, we're gonna get busy now. Enough jibber jabber, so let's go. All right, what are you doing, Gary?
We need to square up this doorway so when we lay the logs down, they'll lay right where we want them. Just a little bit out.
That's the door Gary did. Remember, I did that one if you guys watched yesterday. Remember that?
He's lying.
And he tried to take credit for it. Do you remember that? All right, now we got a square door frame. Is it?
Push on it for me.
All right, here we go. Screw it in. I think that's pretty good there. What do you think?
That's good to me. Let's put square on it. Want a square.
Now we'll double check the level with the square. It's a little, the bubble don't lie, but you know, it's a little. Now I don't know, is this one level here on this side here? That's a little proud that way, isn't it? Go. I mean, that is dead on the money. You do good work there, Gary. Good work. Is that square? Nah. Your square's bent. Got her? Start over. You gonna pull that first? I don't think you're gonna move it. You'll get a little bit. What's that?
There's some way I can tie on it.
I can push it with the skid steer. That's gonna give you the most. Put a piece of board up. Huh?
I would just do that. There's your 2 screws over there.
All right. So what we got going on now is we're a little out of square on the wall, and we're gonna try to push it in line real quick with the skid steer, and then we'll be able to maintain it on the way up a little better as we go here. I think we got her. I think we got her. He's got the drill going now, so I think we'll be able to push that wall in a little bit. Gotta straighten out this side here. Don't tell anybody. Gotta glue it. All right, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll jump out here and then get it glued with them and stuff, and then I'll come back in and we'll push it over, all right? Stand by. Gotta be agile. Like that. Give a little push on her. Alright, I'm back in. Got to use all your parkour skills around here with all this mud. We're going to push this one too, get this wall straightened up good. And then we'll be good. See, that tool makes it so slick and easy. So things are starting to go a little smoother now. We got our systems going down. We remember our what is that, muscle memory. Nice blue skies. So we knocked out this first wall here. We're gonna work around this side here. And that probably took, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. Not very long, he says.
I'm finally getting trained.
Here we go. Some glue. Got it?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I got it.
Can't forget the foam. You really don't want to forget the foam, because in between all these seams, that air and light are going to get through, and that's what this foam does. So you want to make sure you don't skip any of those. Good catch there, Gary. All right, back to the glue. Go. We'll get us out of plumb now. We plumb? Yep. Nope. Yeah, looks good. Gotta really get on them sometimes. Yeah. Man, might have to change that blade pretty soon.
I'm just curious, is this thicker or the same thickness?
The oak is no joke. It's just very dense, very heavy. Hard on the saws, hard on the blades, hard on the cutting edges. Even in firewood.
Let's glue and screw it.
You're always sharpening, replacing, because oak is very strong. Glue it and screw it. Quit all the small talking, he said. gotta really get it in there right at the same level all the way down if you think you're gonna get it. He says it's gonna go. Get your glue in there. All right. Tight fit around here. That's how we like it. No, Gary, you might be too perfected. Make sure you're right on that track. There'll be no turning back. He switched ends. Did you guys see how he did that? And he said, I'm in. He said it first. He switched me in.
Oh, good. That's good over here.
What's that look like? Huh? By golly, that's what persistence looks like. Like it?
Put the level on it.
What do you think?
He's coming about 1/8 of an inch.
All right. Got on the jacket now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. So we're gonna start losing the sun to the trees. The wind's kind of busy, so it's gonna cool us off. So on this wall right here, we have 2 windows, right? So it says here, we're gonna start notching out right now on this row before we go any higher. So we're gonna start seeing some windows being formed here as we start stacking our logs here. So we're gonna notch this out for the windows, and then we'll start laying our row, right? And then we'll work this other side to the door there, and we'll see how much we get done. So what are you doing now, Gary?
Gotta notch this down 1 inch for the windows.
And how are you planning on doing that?
I'm gonna try a router. We're gonna attempt to route 1 inch down all the way across for the windowsill to fit down into here.
Right. It's your idea. We're going to give it a try, and then we're going to
try it with a router.
Yeah, because he's the router king now. Gary likes the router. All right, so we just took off that rib, right?
Right, the router, I need to get this back here, the ride right here, but then right here down, I need to take out 1 inch. We're gonna see if this I can do it in oak.
What do you think?
It's gonna be tough.
Is that blade sharp, Gary?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. I don't know, but you never know till you try. Whoa! Shorten that bit up a little bit so he wasn't trying to take out as much material at once. Tried the router on the other window. It worked all right. It was a little slow, a little sluggish. So we're gonna try the circular saw over here. Gary already routed off this top ridge here, so I'll be able to get in here with the saw. He's gonna continue on with the router over there, and I'm gonna start putting in some 2-inch cuts here, and then we'll just chisel this stuff out. You getting all that? Better hurry up, Gary.